USDA. And the Oladipo injury last year, many teams would have folded in losing an all-star like that, but head coach Nate McMillan refused to wave the white flag, got his team together, they played a little bit differently, and they survived.
They did, and I think the biggest reason they survived is they're in the Eastern Conference. And it's a lot easier to survive when you're in the same conference where Orlando goes like 22-11 to end the season.
Yes.
I was impressed by the fight they had, and you really saw in the playoffs like how little talent they had. You know, they were kind of hanging around those first couple Celtic games. And then you have, like, Wesley Matthews taking the game-deciding shot. And, you know, they really were scrappy, and they definitely overachieved. To lose your best player when you have no other all-star on the team and still make the playoffs and do what they did, I thought was impressive.
Shows you how impressive it can be to have a player like Oladipo who plays both ends very well.
Right.
But the importance of an all-star on that team is...
Yes.
You can't make the postseason without him.
And actually weirdly good for him to get a taste of not being there. And sometimes guys come back from that, and they're at even a higher level.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's McGee in at the 5. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Warren in at the small forward.
But Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Now here's James. 32 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Here's Brogdon. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. There's the dish to Warren. 6 to shoot. Back to Sabonis. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Gets an open look and hits.
Well, T.J. Warren, the catch-and-shoot jumper is pure.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Bill was in Boston where you received your master's degree in journalism. What attracted you to this profession? Why journalism?
I couldn't do anything else, and I didn't like manual labor.
No, really?
No, that really was it. I was good at writing.
Like anybody in your family or anybody you
No,
idolize?
I was always a good writer, and I liked writing and sports.
Yeah.
So just kind of like, I'll do those two things
Did
together.
it in high school, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, started in high school. I had the big thing for me was in college, I had a column for the school newspaper, really from freshman year on. And around sophomore year, it felt like it started to get momentum. And that was the first time I thought, I wonder if I could get paid for this.
Right.
Which, as it turned out, no, until I was about 29.
Yeah. And he can't hit the second.
You have to love the leadership of LeBron James. Is he demanding of his teammates? Absolutely. But they can take it because he demands more from himself.
LeBron against Warren, knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Ball's knocked loose, 5 to shoot. Here's Sabonis.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Brogdon against LeBron. McGee with the block. Green deciding where to go with it. And James with the basket on the assist by Green. And that's now 6 points for LeBron. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brogdon against James. Pass to Warren. There's the triple. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Davis. Bill, if you were just hired as a GM, which franchise would you model your approach after?
I really like what the Clippers did the last couple years when they realized they didn't have quite enough to win the title. And instead of just being beholden to being darn close but not quite, they actually blew it up and tried to figure out how to create cap space, find some young players.
And still stay competitive.
Build
so
the
they kept the momentum of their franchise.
Yeah, they stumbled into a situation where they had a lot of flexibility no matter what. I think the Celtics before them did the same thing in the mid-2000s. They're just trying to find assets and figure it out on the fly. That's the approach I would use. I would never fully commit one way or the other to anything. The goal is to try to accumulate assets and figure out what you have. And I think the smartest teams do that.
Well, to me, this franchise has got to be thrilled and excited about the upside Miles Turner has. He's a hard-nosed player who wants to be great, Kevin.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Brogdon against LeBron. Back to Turner. The three. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Turner's got 8 points.
Well, that's the great three-point stroke of Miles Turner and has that feathery touch from deep, and his size really hard to guard.
James, again the Lakers.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Brogdon against LeBron. Brogdon with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lamb. Again, Indiana.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
LeBron passes to McGee. Now the pass to Davis. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Warren, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Warren's got his second bucket.
Well, this guy loves to take advantage of mid-range shots. T.J. Warren in his comfort zone there.
Seen a handful of players land the Supermax contract bill. By and large, how do you see those deals working out?
It's tough. Nobody's really been happy with it yet. You know, it's so much money, and it's such a big part of somebody's salary cap, and you're just kind of handicapped with it. And we've seen John Wall is the worst case scenario of it, but the situation Charlotte was in with Kemba Walker, where he makes the All-NBA team, and now his Supermax is $240 million instead of 180. Like, that's crazy. And in a salary cap league, to pay $50 million a year from somebody is just nuts. It compromises the ceiling of the team. So the Bucks are going to be in this position with Giannis, where if he's making $55 million a year and the cap's $120, how are you going to put a good team around him?
You can't maneuver.
You can't.
No.
So I would put a wrinkle in there that I would make the Supermax, whatever, pay the player whatever the number is, but it only counts for like $32 million or something. Make it so that it's not prohibitive.
A percentage of the total cap.
Yeah, make his cap figure is 32. Even if you're paying him 55, and then that way people could compete better.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Indiana leading. Warren on the wing. Here's Lamb. 9 points last game. Brogdon outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Green. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Well, you talk about keeping your composure in a tight spot. Danny Green, not much of a window, able to finish on the inside.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers on D. McDermott kicks to Lamb. Back to McDermott. Shot clock at 5. Back to Lamb. Pulls up on the wing. No good on the shot. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. They'll name a couple past superstars that didn't always get enough credit for being as dominant as they were.
Moses Malone would be my #1 pick. Probably the best player in the league for 5 years. Dominant in '83. They won the title in Philly. Really gave Kareem a lot of problems and was just awesome and has now just been swept under the rug. Nobody even really remembers. So I'd go with him first.
Ever.
Never. Well, it was part of the problem. They were tape delaying games back then, and we didn't have League Pass. We didn't have a lot of that stuff. I think he was really underrated, and you kind of never know who's going to endure and who's not going to endure, which is one of the reasons I wrote my book.
Here's Brogdon following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Lamb. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Lamb's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Brogdon outside. He dishes it to Turner. Back to Brogdon. Stolen by McGee. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And James throws it down.
I tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
Brogdon against LeBron. Pass to McDermott. Kicks it to Warren. Shot clock at 6. Over Bradley. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Don't you get the sense that T.J. Warren enjoys the challenge of a defender in his grill?
Caldwell-Pope outside. And it's sent back by Turner.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Justin Holiday's checked in for T.J. Warren. Aaron Holiday comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. And then for Los Angeles, Jared Dudley's checked in for JaVale McGee. Alex Caruso comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for James. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Sabonis, he's checked in for Indiana. Outside, Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And looking now at some numbers for Sabonis. Coming off a terrific season. 7th in field goal percentage, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Now, here's McConnell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Holiday inside the line, and once again off the mark by Indiana.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Inside, Dudley's shot is good. Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason I like sports as much as I do, because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that, you know, it's just smoking hot and humid. And so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But There's nothing like being in Boston when something good's happening, like Celtics making an NBA playoff run, or the Bruins making a cup run, or the Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, or the Saturday before a Patriots game. You can kind of feel it as the community of it. That's the difference between here and a place like LA.
It's formed you as a professional, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so it's the Lakers with it, following the score by Indiana. Caruso, count that one, and the Lakers lead by 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Poked away. Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about the laser focus on that jump shot? Pays no attention to the nearest defender.
Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Rondo finds Bradley. McConnell with it. He's picked up by Rondo. 34 seconds left to play in the first. McConnell passes to Sabonis, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
McConnell passes to Sabonis. Now Holiday. From deep three-point range, and so it's Miles Turner making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Indiana, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. McDermott is out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Holiday in at the 3, the small forward. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. You know, Bill, Indiana's a huge basketball state. Lots of love for the high school game, certainly the college game, but support of the Pacers has been a little inconsistent at times.
Yeah, I blame the Pacers because they should never have less than 3 players from Indiana University on the team at all times. Indiana people really love people who went to high school or college in Indiana, and I think that's one of the reasons they've responded to Oladipo like they have. Not only is he great, but he's actually an IU guy. I would always have at least 4. They should have all the Zellers. Anybody who's played
all
in
3
Indiana.
of those Zellers, then maybe the dad can come back and play too.
Yogi Ferrell,
yes.
all those dudes. They should all be on the Pacers.
Sabonis from outside off the mark. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Some solid defense there from Lamb. Indiana trailing here. Knocked loose. Holiday surveying the floor. And the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got 5 points so far. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Rondo kicks to Howard. Pass to Bradley. Lakers working the ball around now. Sinks the triple. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
Now, here's McConnell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes to Lamb. From beyond the arc. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. In third, the Pacers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Bill, if you were building a franchise from scratch, which one current player would you begin with or build around?
Probably Giannis, because he's
Still
turning
young enough
25
and-
this year. I still feel like the ceiling of what he's going to do is go up as he becomes more of a shot maker. He's really durable, which I think is underrated. Like, he's just built to play basketball. There's certain guys like that. I think Kevin Garnett was like that. Tim Duncan was like that. Just guys who you just know are going to be.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And the pass to Sabonis. Looking to end the run. He lays it in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Dudley. Howard with it. Sabonis defending. Howard kicks to LeBron. From 18 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to McDermott. Back to Lamb. Tipped away. And here's McDermott. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Rondo. Feeds it to LeBron. Over Holiday. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Rondo. 16 points for LeBron.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And the Pacers call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
The Pacers making a change here. Turner's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Green's checked in. Pacers trail by 6. Now, here's McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Indiana making some changes. Warren's checked in for Justin Holiday, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for James. Lamb with the ball. He has 5. Clock at 6, and it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's McDermott. Shoots the 3.
Not much success from beyond the arc for him here. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint.
Green, the pass to Rondo. Right side Davis. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Now here's McDermott. He's guarded by Davis.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter.
Rondo dishes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Rondo. Warren against Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Warren, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Pacers trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That one good for 2. 7 points for Lamb. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Outside, Green. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, Kevin, how about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
And the shot by Warren, no good. Lakers leading by 6. Passes it to Howard. Got a piece of it. Shoots over Turner, and it's sent back by Turner. Here's Brogdon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Warren kicks to Brogdon. And there's the pass to McDermott. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. No good from Lamb.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the paint. Davis, the pass to Rondo. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Indiana making some changes. Sabonis comes in for McDermott, and Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Pass to Sabonis. And Turner kicks to Sabonis. Outside Holiday. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Holiday's got 5 points so far. Lakers leading by 5. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And here is Los Angeles now, leading by 5. Green, no luck. Holiday against LeBron. Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Brogdon. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Sabonis inside. He's guarded by Davis. The kick out to Warren. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc.
And some people have talked about KCP, how he's an all-defensive team candidate, getting a taste of it right there.
And Green gets it to go.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Brogdon the pass to Warren. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
I don't know how it's possible for a player to keep getting better with age, but as LeBron said, he's like fine wine, baby.
Brogdon outside. Caldwell Pope against Warren. And it's Turner off the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Well, Miles Turner has incredible upside. Look at that drive. My goodness, gets himself to the foul line.
The Pacers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And it's LeBron missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Warren against Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Turner. Clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. Clock at 2, and here's Brogdon from the arc.
A really terrific job from LeBron to keep his hands up, his feet moving, gets the challenge on that shot.
Well, Bill, yet another engaging conversation. Thanks for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Yeah, next time let's talk about the hard salary cap. I think the people really love that one. Yeah, I have some ideas.
You would make it
I
interesting.
have some luxury tax ideas. Yeah, we'll get super technical.
I would be here for that one.
Okay.
Well, Doris, you read most reporters, they try to stay impartial, but not Bill Simmons.
I think that's what makes him special, Kevin, right? He has his own lens through which he sees things, and he is unafraid to give you his opinion. Domantas Sabonis enters the league as the 11th pick in 2016. That first season, I don't think people understood how good he could be. His improvement, his ability as a promising big man in this league, unquestioned at this point.
What's up?
.58 seconds left in the first half. James, the pass to Davis. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Davis. That's tipped. Stolen by Holiday.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
Pacers trail by 9.
Pick up the pace, get the 2 for 1 here.
Well, you want efficiency and quality shots in this situation.
Warren against Davis. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Green. To the middle. With 1 on the clock. And James with the nice bucket inside. LeBron's got 23 points.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Shaquille. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Ernie, the first half was all about Bron. Time after time, we see him taking over games. But to do it like this many years, it's unreal, Ernie.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 slot. Warren, that's for 2. He's off on that one. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Warren against James. And the shot by Warren, no good.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity. Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Knocks it loose. Brogdon inside the line, and that's good for 2. Brogdon's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Pacers. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. He gets it in there. And that's now 25 points for LeBron.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Pass to Warren. Poke loose. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
And he's good on the second. Who are some of the up-and-coming shooting guards in the league that you have noticed have got a very high ceiling?
Well, I'm going to mention 2 guys who I think could be considered combo guards who can play 1 or 2, and who I think their organizations are still trying to figure out their best position. But 2 of the most dominant young guards in the league who are going to be a problem for over a decade. Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. Both guys can create their own shot. Both can get off the dribble drive. Both could light you up for over 50 a night. Devin and Donovan, 2 names to keep an eye on.
Lamb against Green. Outside, Lamb. Pass to Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Brogdon kicks to Warren. Indiana again missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. James against Brogdon. And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And they double up James. Caldwell Pope kicks to McGee. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Takes the three. Sabonis grabs the board. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's James, and it's sent back by Turner. Brogdon outside. Outside Turner, trying to get something going. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's incredible to me, Kevin, how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Outside Warren. Down low, stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Passes it to Warren. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. Coming off a terrific season, he put up about 27 points a game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Timeout called the Lakers. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Alex Caruso, who's checked in for Green. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the Charities Fund. These guys were practically automatic. Malcolm Brogdon, number 1.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Warren finds Brogdon. The pass to Sabonis. Here's Turner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And very much a modern offensive game for Miles Turner. Doris not a post-up guy per se.
No, he can shoot the face-up jump shot. He's exceptional at rim running. And think about his running form. This is a young man that tried to fine-tune his stride. He has become a factor now, Kev, going end to end.
That's good from Turner. Doris, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, and now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person even before his NBA career. So his his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA, or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his third foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Now Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Brogdon outside. Up top, Sabonis. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Sabonis, the pass to Turner. Shoots over McGee. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Lakers leading by 14. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Devin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
T.J. Leafs checked in for Domantas Sabonis. He hits the second from the line. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference. The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to McGee. To the paint. Here's Caruso. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb. The Lakers have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Aaron Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And then for Los Angeles, Dudley comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And he sinks the second.
And something that's troubled Indiana the last 3 years, rebounding.
I think, Greg, it's probably manifested at both ends of the floor, right? Some of it's about roster construction. Some of it's about style of play. Some of it's about philosophy. But their inability to control the glass has at times had an impact on them.
And here's McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Turner dishes to Holiday. Clock at 4. From downtown, shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Turner.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Rondo passes to James. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his third assist on the night. Pass to Turner. Now, here's McConnell. And Davis sends it back to the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Rondo's got 7 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Leaf. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Warren. Pacers trail by 14. Holiday with it. 5 points in the game. Over to the wing. McConnell finds Turner. A 3-ball. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Poked away, stolen by Holiday. One-on-one here. Here's McConnell, banked in off the glass.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
LeBron against Holiday. And it's sent back by Turner. Outside Holiday. Knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And here are the numbers for Turner. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 13 points a game last season, over 2.5 blocks and 7 rebounds. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Well, certainly with the rebounding, with the ability to block shots, basically he does all the dirty work, so the other guys can look pretty.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And he really seems to just have lost his touch at halftime.
Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And it's Davis missing. Pacers trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Holiday, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Outside Bradley. Pass to Davis. Over Sabonis. And Davis can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 14-6 run. To the left wing. The Pacers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That's good from McConnell. He's perfect from the line this time. Lakers leading by 8. Rondo's scanning the floor. The pass to Davis. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists in the game. 1:32 left here in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses.
Find the lane. One shot.
And so here is Indiana, trailing by 13. Pass to Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, you love the aggressiveness of Domantas Sabonis, attacking and using his size to his advantage.
And doors for the Pacers with Miles Turner and Domantas Sabonis, 2 talented young big men. Does that make it a log jam at that center position?
I don't think on the offensive end there's a problem. Both can space the floor with their shooting. Sabonis is an exceptional passer. I think the challenge is on the defensive end, and the reason being both are exceptional defending close to the cup.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, Domantas Sabonis, the son of a legend, to me, guys, he has everything he needs to be an effective player for years to come in the NBA. Size, length, feel, there's a lot to like.
Stolen by Dudley. Pass to Rondo.
Don't leave Bradley open.
Right side Bradley. Passes it to Davis. Over McDermott. That's good from Davis on the assist by Bradley. Bradley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. McConnell finds Holiday. Sabonis with the ball. He's guarded by Davis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Offside Rondo. And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, GA, you know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Doug McDermott is out there with Sabonis. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Holiday in at the 3 spot. That's the Pacers 5. Dudley the pass to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. Bradley, no one around him. And again, it's the Lakers. Pacers trail by 15. Here's McConnell. It's stolen by Rondo. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Bradley is remarkable at taking it to the rack. He just uses exceptional speed, Avery, and that athleticism to pick up these fouls.
And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
2 shots.
Free throw good from Bradley.
Well, Kevin, how about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes. He can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pacers trail by 16. Outside Holiday. He kicks it to Holiday. Tipped away. Sabonis, the pass to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Bradley. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Bradley. Back to Rondo. There's the pass to Caruso. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Howard. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. And he makes the first.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
James checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good from Holiday. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Dudley. Dishes it to LeBron. Kicks it out to Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. That's now 8 points for Avery Bradley.
Well, you love how Avery Bradley rises and fires. He's turned himself into a deadly perimeter scorer.
McConnell passes to Sabonis. Oh, and here we go with Rondo. Nobody back. And that one drops. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Yeah, you can't let Rondo get free in those situations. He's an absolute terror on the fast break.
Pass to McDermott. Holiday. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's foul number 2 for him. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Los Angeles leading by 17. James, the pass to Howard. Back to LeBron. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Back to Turner to stop the run. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Passes to Bradley. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That's his first foul. Leaf checked in for the Pacers. Howard kicks to Dudley. The pass to Bradley. Just 4 to shoot. And there's another one for the Lakers. Pacers trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Holiday has it in the corner. He feeds it to Turner. And stolen by Howard. Outside Rondo. Pass to James. Now Bradley. Knocked away. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Just 2 to shoot. A shot by LeBron, no good. Now here's McConnell. He's covered by Rondo. Turner finds McConnell. Turner trying to free himself up, and McConnell gets it to go.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
Indiana making some changes. Sabonis comes in for Leaf, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And then for Los Angeles, Davis is checked in for Dudley. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Bradley. LeBron drives in, outside for Caldwell-Pope. Back to James. Davis dishes to LeBron. Jacks up a three. Los Angeles with another miss. And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger, and continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
LeBron outside. And they double up James. Davis in the corner. Stolen by Brogdon. Bounce pass, Holiday. Brogdon finds Holiday. Pass to Warren. 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Howard. That's his third foul of the game. And Indiana making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Here's Sabonis. On the wing, Turner over Howard. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Sabonis. 18 points for Miles Turner.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
LeBron passes to Davis. And a wide open look for Rondo. They get it again for the three. That one misses. Pacers trail by 15. Left side, Lamb. The kick out to Warren. The tray. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Caldwell Pope left side. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
With the fadeaway. And again, it's Indiana.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Rondo passes to James. Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. And they double up James. And that one drops for him. James has got 30.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Brogdon against Rondo. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Doubled by Howard. And here's Warren for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
James outside. Howard trying to free himself up.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
And here is Lamb. Now the pass to Sabonis. Brogdon with it. Puts up a 3. Tries again. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Sabonis kicks to Lamb. Over Caldwell Pope. That one off the back iron and out.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Rondo against Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Great D that time from James.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Rondo against Lamb. And it's denied. And he's able to get it back. Brogdon against Rondo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his 5th foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in. .144 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Turner. Clock at 6. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Boy, it's really special watching Miles Turner put it all together on the offensive end. He's doing work right now.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
The dish to Rondo. Back to James. Pass to Davis. Outside Green, and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now here's Warren. Brogdon outside. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Warren, and Davis sends it back. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. .19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Sabonis with the bucket. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Kicks it to Green. Outside Rondo. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did, coming out of that timeout and never look back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.